We move into livestock now, and the lead story this week is the recent cattle on feed report. Extension economist Brian Williams has some analysis. Well, Brian, if you had to give a headline to that April 25th on feed report, what would that be?
Well, I think I'd say something to the tune of cattle supplies tighten for U.S. feedlots, and I think that'd be a pretty accurate depiction of the entire report.
So how were placements running as of April 1st?
Placements were down about 5% from a year ago at just under 1.8 million head, and that was down towards the bottom end of what our expectations were.
Could that possibly indicate maybe pasture conditions had improved some in other parts of the country especially?
Potentially. Here in the southeast, the pastures look good. There's some other states like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska in those plains that they're still in a bit of a drought, but I think they're looking better than a couple years ago.
Now, what about the total number of cattle on feed as of April 1st?
Total number was also down about 1%, and again, that was towards the low end of what the expectations were.
Now, I understand also the heifer number was also down as far as when we look at total U.S. inventory. Could that possibly indicate some herd expansion beginning?
It could. Heifer placements were down 6%, but steer placements were up 2%. And so what the market was saying bring in some more cattle. And the producers were saying, okay, we're going to give you the steers, but we want to expand our herd. We're going to keep our heifers here on the farm.
Can we draw any inference from these numbers in this report as far as at the retail meat counter whether beef appears to be moving or not moving, especially in the face of what are higher retail prices right now?
Well, looking, I guess from a consumer perspective, it carries on to some other numbers. The marketings were down 4%, which was around expectations, but that means there's less beef on the market. And so it's helping to keep our prices high and well above what they were a year ago. So but the demand, there was also a survey that had come out over the last week from Oklahoma State, and that's saying that the demand is still there even with these higher prices.
And any likely crossover from this report to feeder cattle, to what impact there might be there?
It has had a positive price impact across the board. We've seen feeder cattle be real bullish over the last few weeks. Same with fed cattle. So it's really had a positive impact across the board on prices.